let's go straight across to the swearing in of the new army chief. There you go. He's taking over. General Naravane becomes the 28th army chief, and these are the latest visuals that are coming in at the moment. 28th army chief of India. General Naravane taking charge. The baton has been passed from General Bipin Rawat to Lieutenant General Manoj Mukund Naravane, who is taking over at the moment as we speak as the new army chief. In fact, before taking charge as the vice chief of the army in the month of September, Lieutenant General Naravane was heading the Eastern Command of the army, which takes care of nearly 4,000 kilometers border with China as well. So there you go, the visuals on your screen of the new army chief taking over. The change of guard visuals coming in at the army headquarters at the moment. He takes over from General Bipin Rawat. General Bipin Rawat moves on to become the chief of the defense staff. And Lieutenant General Manoj Mukund Naravane on your screens at the moment, taking over as the new army chief.
Thank you. Okay.
So those were the live visuals right there. Lieutenant General Manoj Mukund Naravane taking over as the next chief of the army staff. He's now taken charge right there as the 28th army chief. Army Chief General Bipin Rawat has retired today after a 3-year stint as the army chief. Mukund Naravane takes charge as the 28th army chief. That's the latest that is coming in at the moment, the live visuals that are coming in at the moment. Abhishek Bhalla joining us for the very latest. Abhishek, walk our viewers through the change of guard that is taking place at the army headquarters.
Well, General Bipin Rawat has handed over the charge to General Mukund Naravane, who will be the new army chief now. And while this change of guard takes place, it's significant that General Rawat continues to serve the military establishment as the first chief of defense staff of the country. He too has taken charge today. In fact, he'll be assuming office tomorrow, even though the notification said that he has been appointed the CDS with effect from 31st December 2019. But it will only be tomorrow that General Rawat will officially assume the charge of CDS. Two very significant changes as far as the military establishment is concerned. While General Naravane, of course, goes through the traditional, way of taking over as the army chief, he has huge boots to fill in, especially when it comes to, the army restructuring that General Rawat undertook in his tenure. The job is still half done. There are still some procedural issues that need to be sorted out before the restructuring can be implemented. The first aspect of the restructuring begins from the army headquarters itself. So that definitely will be one key priority for General Naravane as the army chief. Of course, he would also want to take forward the modernization plans of the Indian Army that took a few steps forward in the last 3 years. General Rawat this morning did say that the army is better prepared with more modern technology to take on the adversaries, be it China or Pakistan. But still, some of the critical procurement need to be expedited. So that will also be a key focus area. Having said that, the other aspect is that of General Rawat taking over as CDS. He will be focusing completely on synergy and jointness within the armed forces. That will be the area that he will be working on as the Secretary of the Department of Military Affairs. Now, he will be the 5th Secretary in the Ministry of Defense, and this new Department of Military Affairs will be a very, very crucial department in promoting synergy and paving the way for more military reforms.
Absolutely, paving way for more military reforms right there. Abhishek, if you could walk our viewers through the kind of impediments and the challenges that may lie ahead of him in this new post, wearing the new hat.
Well, one of the most critical mandates for the Chief of Defence Staff is going to be restructuring of the military commands. Till now, there are 19 commands in the military, which include 17 military commands that are single service commands of the Army, Air Force and the Indian Navy, while 2 are tri-service commands. One is the Strategic Forces Command that takes care of nuclear assets, and the second is the Andaman and Nicobar Command. Now, within the first 3 years, General Rawat as CDS is mandated and expected to set up the first tri-service theatre command. And in the next 5 to 6 years, gradually, the entire military spectrum is expected to function under one umbrella, and there will be common military commands. What this means is that Air Force, Navy and the Army will function together depending on the threat assessment and the geographical region. Now, why this is very crucial is because till now there has been no consensus within the armed forces over this. So, as CDS, General Bipin Rawat will be working towards this synergy and will be wanting to establish common military commands.
All right, leave it at that, Abhishek.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.